What about now? Can you guys hear me now? Now can you hear me? I'm glad you guys said something because I kind of knew something was wrong when I went on. Wait, now you guys can hear me? Okay, good. Hi. Hi. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. We're back with another Hidden True Crime Lauren Matthias live. Hello. Welcome. I saw a bunch of people become members. I think that was from either yesterday or earlier today. So shout out to Mendy, Sleepy Queen. Yeah, that was yesterday. Voices, Chris, and Olivia. Hello. Hi, welcome. I'm Melly. Thank you for being here tonight. Hello. Please hit the like button. What if we just never told you were muted? I hope I would have seen the red light, but maybe not. I guess that's messed up. Hey, First Liberties, good to see you. What's up? Hello, Augie. Hi, I saw Hussein, Evie, Anton, Widow. Okay, the class is here. Lisa Marie, Marvin, Yvonne. Thank you, Yvonne. Very nice of you. Okay. Hello, Cree. I missed Debbie earlier. Hello. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button, do all the YouTube things. Hey, 269. It really helps us get out there into the algorithm. And the algorithm is just crazy sometimes. So really helps if you hit the like button and it's free, it don't cost a thing. And it really helps. So let's get started. Lauren Matthias, this is part 3. We have already read a lot of the documents. We actually will probably finish the documents tonight. Thanks to Sleuthy Goose. She made a wonderful spreadsheet. I did link her ex. She hangs out here in the chats. So shout out to her. She has graciously created all of these documents in order, which I really like. And there's new stuff on there today. There's like CrimeCon footage. So we're gonna get through the rest of the documents, the rest of the exhibits. We'll watch that and then, make your own opinion. Don't let me make up your mind for you or influence you on how you feel about Lauren Hidden True Crime. I don't know her personally. Do I think this is all shitty? Yes, in the sense of I'm not trying to be a mean girl and like be against her because I'm really not. I don't have a problem with her. You're welcome to hang out here and still go watch her. I don't mind that at all. I just do request if you have opinions, just be respectful. And also, the thing that I have a problem with is what she's doing exactly. And that's that she's trying to put someone in jail for using their amendment rights of free speech. She wanted to incarcerate Christina, GPS monitor, not on social media. Like, that's not cool. We're familiar with a lot of that from the Karen Reed case, Turtle Boy, and this is like the same thing. And then it comes out that she's a mean girl too. I mean, we've all been mean girls before, so whatever. But I guess that you could say that like I find a lot of it shady. And that's where I'm going to leave my opinion because I don't need any more drama, um, or any drama. But you are welcome to feel how you feel about that. So let's get started. Thank you for being here. We left off on request to submit for decision, amended temporary civil stalking injunction. We have already read most of the declarations and objections, so definitely make sure you check out the playlist. There's prior lives to this. Tonight we're going to read this one, a proposed temporary order. Lauren's motion to continue. These are actually fairly short. I think the only one that's a little bit longer is the declaration of Suzanne, and then Lauren's third declaration and declaration of Sarah. Why am I spacing? Who's Sarah? Oh, don't come for me if I can't remember everyone involved in this drama. I wrote down my notes, but who's Sarah again? Does anybody know? Hello? Just kidding. No, but really, do you know? Let me know, please. I feel like I am spacing it. Anyways, we need a chart. The flow chart. Unsubbed, I think yesterday, says Cree. Melly, what do I gotta do to make me you my woman? Oh, we need a Melly After Dark dating show. Okay, it's coming. Let's get started. So on here, this is the Yeah, yeah. Whatever I said. Request to submit for decision amended. These might be really short. So it says respondent Christina submits for decision for her amended temporary civil stalking injunction was served upon petitioner counsel on September 29th. Petitioner has not filed a response and the time to do so has expired. The civil stalking injunction is therefore ripe for entry. Wait, I don't get it. Expired? What expired? Because I thought Lauren canceled it, right? Anyways, I'm not a lawyer, so don't come for me. Okay, let's see. The next document is certificate of service. If I don't need to pull it up, I'm not going to pull it up if it's one page. It says, I hereby certify on September 29th, I caused a true and correct copy of the amended temporary civil stalking injunction served upon counsel for via mail, October 8th. So that was Christina's lawyer. Okay, that was just like one page, so I'm not gonna pull that up. A proposed temporary, I'll pull this one up. Oh, wait, someone gifted. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Lisa Marie. Thank you, Babelet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gifting a membership. Who the heck won it? Oh, oh. Let me see. Let me see who won it. And then Augie. Augie, my love, is gifting. Thank you, Augie, gifting 5 memberships, and Lisa Marie. Stacy, welcome to Mellyverse. Thank you, Lisa Marie. And thank you, Augie, my friend, my mod. Ooh, Jules got a membership. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really helps the channel. Appreciate you very much, Augie. Okay. Let's see. Becoming a member is always a great way to help. So this is a temporary order. Amended temporary civil stalking. Petitioner Lauren Matthias. Other people protected by this order, John Matthias. Grayson. Respondent Christina. Personal conduct order. Do not stalk the petitioner. This means you must not do things such as follow, threaten, or defame the petitioner in any way that would cause a reasonable person to suffer emotional distress or be afraid for the person's safety or the safety of another person. For a legal definition of stalking. Okay. A no contact order. Do not contact, text, email, or communicate. All right. Stay away. We know that. Stay away from the car or the home. 500 feet. Okay. That's very, very, very simple. Next. Oh, sorry. Lauren motion to continue. Okay. Hey, Abby. This one's only 3 pages. Not bad. Please hit the like button while I'm pulling this up. I hate StreamYard. I still have to set up that other platform that I got. Oh, okay. There we go. Not me on the screen. Okay. Petitioner Lauren Matthias respectfully moves this court to continue the evidentiary hearing scheduled for October 16th. Under whatever rule 7, the court may rule the motion without waiting for a response, as it is a motion for extension of time filed before the expiration date. After the hearing date was scheduled, petitioner retained 𝐼𝐨𝐬𝐧 as additional counsel. Undersigned counsel entered their appearance on October 10th, just 6 days before the scheduled evidentiary hearing. Counsel are working diligently to get up to speed on the case, but the limited time frame, it makes it difficult to thoroughly review hearing materials and prepare arguments while ensuring the preservation of the petitioner's rights. In light of the threats to petitioner's safety and well-being. Given the serious nature of the stalking injunction, the volume of materials to review, and the sensitive nature of the testimony required, 6 days is insufficient time for counsel to ensure effective representation. In addition to these considerations, there has been an unspecified, unverified media request regarding this hearing. This request raises significant issues regarding victim safety, privacy rights, and the protection of sensitive testimony. Petitioner has already filed an objection to this request, which is currently pending before the court. Whatever the court's ruling on this request, it will have substantial implications for the petitioner's procedural needs leading up to the hearing, further hindering counsel's ability to adequately familiarize himself with basic case materials. A brief continuance will allow counsel sufficient time to prepare while maintaining the protection of the existing temporary civil stalking injunction. This continuance will serve the interests of justice and ensure effective representation without substantial prejudice to any party. Counsel to plaintiff. That's crazy. All of this for what? Is this necessary? You let me know. Okay, this is the declaration of Suzanne, who is, I believe, in support of Lauren. I think this is someone who used to work for like CNN or something, maybe, if I'm right. I might be wrong. Don't come for me, please. Please. Okay, declaration of Suzanne. Okay. This is only 3 pages as well, not very long. We already kind of got through the long documents if you're interested in those, which are really, really, really good. Okay, my name is Suzanne. I am former anchor of CNN. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. I am former anchor of CNN and HLN, as well as an author. I first met Lauren Matthias in the fall of 2024 while reporting on the highly publicized double murder trial in Delphi, Indiana. The trial was among the most intense I have covered in my career, with no cameras allowed inside the courtroom. It demanded long days, sleepless nights on the court steps, and hours spent waiting in line just to gain access. It was under these extraordinary circumstances that I became acquainted with Lauren, not only as a fellow journalist and colleague, but very quickly as a friend. Over time, I came to know Lauren Matthias and her producer Grayson on a more personal level. I became familiar with Lauren's mannerisms, her temperament, and the way she conducted herself on a daily basis. In January, Grayson connected me to Christina via text because I was looking for someone to help me with some graphic design work. Christina and I sent a few texts back and forth, but nothing was ever set in stone and official. Fast forward to April of 2025, Lauren and I began covering the same trial in Phoenix, Arizona. On April 9th, I planned to miss the morning session of court. At some point that morning, Grayson reached out and asked me to come over to their Airbnb as soon as possible because something had happened and Lauren was not okay. I showed up to their Airbnb a little while later, and Lauren was in a state I had never seen her in before. Lauren was extremely emotional and told me that Christina had confronted her in the courthouse about calling her annoying in a text. Lauren said that her past text messages with former contract employees were being sent out because they were angry at her. So you were talking shit, Lauren. I reassured Lauren that everything was going to be okay and she would get through this. When the social media post started in June, the shift in Lauren became even more apparent. She became extremely fearful for her safety, even more than she already was. She would often talk to me on the phone and talk about the anxiety she was feeling and how unsafe she felt given what was occurring. I met up with Grayson and Lauren again in July at the 𝐣𝐞𝐥𝐵𝐵 sentencing. There was a line to get in for sentencing beginning the night before, and many of the accomplices Christina has were in front of that line. I recognized many of them from the social media posts and comments, as well as seeing them at different court events that they would show up for. Lauren and Grayson met me there to get in line with me and ended up leaving in the middle of the night because Lauren expressed that she was feeling unsafe and intimidated by the group. It was clear that there was significant tension, and Lauren left to de-escalate the situation that she had not caused. Lauren did, however, come back for the press conference where it was clear to me she was feeling stressed and panicked. The next morning, I got breakfast with both Lauren and Grayson before my flight home. They explained that they had to call the police the night before after a confrontation occurred at dinner by Christina's accomplices. They shared that after the two of them were confronted, they felt they could not safely leave the restaurant, which is why they called the police. It was clear to me that the two of them were in absolute panic state and what I would describe as fight or flight. They were concerned and worried. I noticed that they kept looking at the door anytime there was a noise. Lauren, especially, was on high alert and extremely emotional, and she explained how much fear she had and how unsafe she felt with the escalation. Lauren called me weeks later and told me that Christina was now posting about her husband on social media, and she shared with me how harmful it was to both herself and her husband. She was fearful for her family's livelihood based on the public lies being spread about her husband and his career by Christina. I again witnessed that fear Lauren continues to have while at CrimeCon in Denver. Aside from my pre-committed work events during CrimeCon, I tried to stay with Lauren as much as possible throughout the duration of the convention. Both Lauren and myself were trained and seasonal journalists. When being trained as a journalist, you are trained to be non-emotional, to have thick skin and push through things. It is extremely clear to me from conversations that I've had with Lauren that she has tried to remain that way, but at this point, she no longer can. I've witnessed increased fear and stress in Lauren over the last several months, and I have become very concerned for her safety and her safety as the stalking and harassment continues. Okay. That's they have only seen each other at a few times. Hey, young Black economist, good to see you. They have only seen each other a few times at the trials every 6 to 8 months or so. Shady, shady. That's my dad's friend's niece. They always see faces. Hmm. Who was that? Um, okay. So, oh wait, did I remove that from the screen? Yeah. That was the declaration of Suzanne. I'm not really too familiar with Suzanne, unfortunately. This is Lauren's third declaration and then declaration of Sarah. Hopefully we get a little more insight on who the hell Sarah is because I can't keep up with all the names. I feel terrible. Hee hee. Okay. This is Lauren's third declaration. Sorry, let me pull it up. Okay. So we've already read on parts 1 and 2 the rest of these declarations. So we're down to the last two. And then we'll watch the Crime Con body cam footage, which is new, and we left off on exhibit 15. So we'll finish those. And then we're so far caught up. I did not continue the 9 hour shenanigan live. I cannot do it. And we did watch the wedding video and we did listen to the court audio hearing and we did watch the response parts of it, part 2. So this is from Lauren. I am the petitioner in the above entitled matter. I make this third supplemental declaration to provide the court with additional information regarding the respondent's conduct, as well as the impact it had on my safety, peace of mind, and daily life. This declaration is not intended to repeat what has already been presented, but instead to supplement the record with a broader account of the respondent's actions over the last several months. I believe it is important for the court to see the cumulative nature of this behavior and how it has affected me over time. The following paragraphs describe in detail the respondent's actions, their continuing effect on my emotional well-being, professional life, and personal sense of security. The respondent's actions have not only disrupted my peace of mind, but have also risen to the level of existential, whatever that word is, threat to my life, my livelihood, and my family. I have I have felt as though every aspect of my safety and stability is under attack. Um, but you weren't that scared to make a 9-hour live of this scary person who could have come after you and murdered you for making that live. I mean, right? I'm not trying to be mean. Hey, Tux. I'm just saying. And you left things out of the 9-hour live, let alone, you know, you go up there for 9 hours. Um, hmm. This includes the ability to work without fear, to protect and provide for my family, and to live with even a basic sense of security. Wait, let me clarify that because I don't need people to talk shit. But basically, what I was trying to say with that joke was like, okay, well, you still went on a 9-hour live, but you obviously weren't that scared. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Christina was that scary. We've already seen some of the exhibits. None of us were scared. None of us felt threatened from watching the scary content exhibits. Therefore, I'm just saying, like, if you were that scared, why would you address your stalker just so publicly like that, right? I don't know. I guess everyone's different. This includes the ability to work without fear and to protect and provide for my family and live with even a basic sense of security. The respondent's behavior has forced me to question whether I can continue in my profession without ongoing harassment, has strained my most important relationships, and has placed a constant cloud of fear over my daily existence. The respondent's actions have not been a series of minor inconveniences, but rather an ongoing and relentless campaign that has profoundly threatened my well being and sense of safety. Um, but Christina didn't make that 9-hour live. You made people try to go and hate on her and attack her. Akana says, I understand that she's with friends. But I learned and deleted my Discord DMs after I knew the other person saw it. Oh my god, I'm dead. Yeah, well, let me just say I'm not innocent. Don't come for me, everyone. Oh no. What's new? I mean, I don't think you guys are surprised, right? Just once I think we've been pretty honest here for the most part. Just when you make it a full-time job. Mm. And claiming all this stuff about feeling scared is silly. It is silly because there's people out there who are really scared, right? And have real stalkers that are, like, attacking their family and, like, trying to kidnap their kids and stuff. Now that's a scary stalker. And, like, why didn't Christina or, Lauren change her number? If you were that scared and had a stalker, like, would you not think of changing your number? I don't know. I guess, like, I wouldn't wanna change my number either, but I feel like if I was fearing for my life and my mental health and stability of life or whatever the heck, I would probably change my number. You know what I mean? I don't know, I guess everyone really is different. I'm not trying to sound like a mean girl. Additionally, not only has it threatened my sense of physical safety, but at times it has made me question and continuing to live, as it has taken such a toll on my mental state. Yeah, I don't play about suicide. That's messed up. I'm not saying she is. I'm not calling her a liar. I don't know. I'm not God, and I'm not a lawyer, and I don't know her as a friend or anything really. But like that better be true. Well, and I mean that because that's not cool to bring that up. A lot of people have dealt with suicide ideation, and I know YouTube does not like that word. Um, it kind of bugs me that they don't like that word, because it's very much real life. And people have lost people to that. So I don't know. Up until 2025, I have never questioned that before. This has felt like a complete nightmare, and can't wake up from no matter how hard I've tried. It feels as if every day there's new information about things the respondent has done and people in my life she has contacted as part of this relentless campaign. Like, did people come out? Did they bring the receipts? Like, is there someone that came out and was like, "Oh my gosh, here, I'm making a live because this is what Christina sent me and this is how terrible it was. I'm sharing my experience." That is very true. Like, I think we read in one of the exhibits the email, right, from who was it? It was like an email, and it was like, "Don't work with Lauren," or something. I was trying to go back to the documents. Yeah, someone like about some she was emailing someone, and it wasn't that threatening, but I guess it was unprofessional. But anyways, can we see the receipts? I wanna see the receipts, please, ma'am. Yeah, we know it's all just about Lauren not wanting these girls to talk about her to other people. It's not that she's scared of the skinny Christina actually physically messing with her. And also, like, if you have nothing to hide, why did you strike Kresha? Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the comments on the screen. Someone should have reminded me, Sane. Why did she go and strike Kresha when she was talking about her experience with Lauren? Mm-hmm. Because I didn't think Kresha was being instigating, abusive, bullying in that life. I didn't think that at all. She striked her and had her the live was removed. Not cool. The respondent has attacked me from all angles, myself, my husband, and my business, the relationships I've built throughout my career, my employee, and even my baby brother, who just tragically died just a month prior to her beginning all of this. She has proven that there is nothing off limits when it comes to her campaign to destroy me, stalk me, and harass me. This can be proven by some of the captions on the respondent's post and comments she has made and or has engaged with on the social media accounts she created to target me. A particular egregious example is the respondent's July 7th post, which was Exhibit A. You got 8. Remember when she was talking about the brother in the TikTok? That's what Exhibit A was. If you want me to replay, let me know. The cover text for that video reads, quote unquote, point of view. You saw the red flags and thought, wow, what a passionate color palette. Followed by spilling some tea. Then, quote unquote, her brother's sperm, and concluding with, without his consent. Part of her caption reads, how could she do that without his consent is beyond me. Okay, I know this is going to be controversial. Let's talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it in the other lives because I was like, weird. I don't really want to say much, but I would like to know your opinion. Is that without his consent? So I guess he was in a vegetative state and they were gonna, I guess somebody said or Lauren wanted to preserve his sperm for someone can have his kids later in life. I don't know. Big question mark, question mark, question mark. Now, I don't know the details behind that. Don't come for me. I don't know like exactly what, like if Lauren wanted to do that, if that was just a rumor, or if she did want to do that. Point is, like, Sir is not conscious. And so, like, my opinion, my humble opinion only, I'm just a little pobrecita trying to make it out in the YouTube world. If you don't know what pobrecita means, it means like poor little girl. But anyways, so I feel like, well, he wasn't gonna consent. He couldn't. So technically, Christina's not wrong. I guess it depends. You can bring in morals and I guess science, right? So I guess to each their own. What do you think? Like, should that be allowed? Would you want to do that with your brother's sperm? What do you think about the situation? If you don't feel comfortable answering that, please don't feel pressured. I hope a lot of you get my sarcasm. It says, "How could she do that without his consent is beyond me. To be clear, my brother suffered a catastrophic ATV accident in March of 2020." Okay, that's not funny. In March of 2023, and before he died in March of 2025, there were medical discussions about sperm preservation. I just answered the same question or my own question. Who was having medical discussions about sperm preservation and why? It literally says that in this court document. It says, Lauren Matthias document says there were medical discussions about sperm preservation. So his family or who? Usually a spouse? Okay, we need to know. Did the spouse want to do that? Now I have serious questions and I'm trying really hard not to judge. I guess I wouldn't want to do that. Personally, me, Melly, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't know how you guys feel. If you want to do that, one day you have my blessing. You have my blessing. I support you. I still love you. Um, I guess my question is like, is it consent? Is that giving consent or no? He was single, says Lauren. She's like, no wife. Okay, so who wanted to preserve her sperm? I would get it if it was a wife. If I was a wife and my husband, whatever happened, and maybe I really, really wanted to have babies with him, I guess maybe. I don't know. But why would the sister and the parents? I guess I just don't feel like it's right. I don't know. Enough of me ranting about this. I had mentioned the possibility of that to the respondent at one point. So Christina mentioned it to Lauren mentioned it to Christina. However, there was no intent or allegation of SA in those medical conversations, nor were there any conversation details shared with the respondent. So allegedly, Lauren is saying that Christina was saying that it was SA. No, I don't think it was SA. That's not what she said. She was just saying like something about consent. Now we're allowed to have our own opinions. Okay. We're allowed. The First Amendment of the US Constitution, that is what it's for. Young Black economist says, I think it's weird, not because of the consent aspect, but it's like eugenics kind of. You want to bring a parentless baby into the world just to continue his bloodline. Just in my opinion, don't come at me. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, okay, so he's not going to be the father physically, like here on earth, you know? I guess I just have questions. Michelle said aloud? Oh, she said F no. That shit weird AF. Oh, shit. Not even married? No, Evie. He may have had an advance. Oh, photo girl coming in here telling me what's up. You're right. He may have had an advance directive. Good thinking. Oh my gosh. I'm dying with you guys right now. They should do whatever they want, but the whole world didn't need to know that, especially if it's the person if it's this personal and quite frankly a bit weird for some. The whole world didn't need to know. And who made the 9-hour live? Not Christina. Okay, let's continue. To publish a public insinuation that associates me with a schmexual crime against my dying brother just months before, after I held his hand as he passed, is not only profoundly hurtful, it's demonstrably false and malicious. My brother was not in a coma. Oh, he was not in a coma when these conversations with the medical staff took place, and this was not a consent issue medically. Proving that the respondent is putting her own spin on things to harm me. Okay, is that worse or better? So he was not in a coma. So he was awake and was going to consent. I think we need to know. The respondent statements have caused me emotional suffering, undermined my relationships and livelihood, and increased my fear for the physical and reputational safety of my family. I have had to have conversations about my brother that I never wanted to have to defend being accused of wanting to essay him. I had never I have had to defend my family in our decision-making process. There are no words that can accurately convey what it was like to have make those decisions and have conversations with your family about what to do when the youngest sibling is never going to fully recover from a tragic, horrific accident. And then to have someone maliciously use that against me and falsely and publicly accuse me of things in the midst of navigating insurmountable grief is simply horrific. Respondents also has proven the accounts are directly about me within her post. On July 24th, a TikTok post, part of the respondent's caption read, "Let me tell you, if she had met the ex-girlfriend of mine, she would have clocked her in 2 seconds." We're going to see that exhibit in a second. On August 8th, a TikTok post in which she used my voice, she captioned the post, quote unquote, "Can we all talk about her own words and actions though?" She posted that same video on Instagram on August 9th and captioned the post, quote unquote, "You can't make this ish up. Her words mixed with her actions is wild." End quote. A quote on a screen also read, quote unquote, "Voice of my ex friend." On August 29th, she made another post on TikTok and Instagram where she shows photos of me and parts of what she says in her own voice while showing photos of me is quote unquote, "Yeah, sure. I'm talking about this toxic person I met and knew for a year." This is so immature with the TikToks and stuff. Additionally, the respondent often uses other people to promote her accounts, join her campaign, and or request they give her advice for what she should be doing next. This can be shown with direct examples from both accounts. On July 8th, she featured an accomplice named Sarah. Okay, this is who Sarah is. Okay. We're going to read her declaration next. Sarah, in a video posted to both Instagram and TikTok, part of the caption on TikTok read, also, quote unquote, "Also, I'm curious if you know who I'm talking about and if you yourself have stories to share. Don't name names in the caption. Just let me know if you know. I met Sarah at one point in line during a criminal trial I was covering back in 2024, but have never spent any time with her personally, nor do I know her on any personal level. The only other interactions I have had with Sarah was to ask if a seat was available at a press conference with extremely limited seating, and when she came up to my dinner table in Boise, Idaho, to confront me, in which the respondent later posted a public video about. On July 12th, the respondent made her first post on both TikTok and Instagram that had my voice in them. The caption for both posts reads in part, "So this is my boldest post yet. I want your feedback and commentary. Should I do another bold one?" Comments for that include a comment from someone with the handle 𝗣𝐿𝐷𝐥𝐬 that reads, quote unquote, "Girl, playing her voice is diabolical." Respondent then responds to the comment stating, as in give you more, or maybe I went too far with the post. Someone with the name Felicia then comments, quote unquote, "No, we need more." Quaffle Knox responds, "100%, keep going." Lori, an accomplice of the respondent, then comments, "I agree, we need more." And then another comment from her, "I think the chick she is talking about sounds like the diabolical one." Quaffle Knox responds to Lori, "Oh, she is. I just love that she put the actual audio." The respondent liked all of the above comments in that thread, aside from her own, and then continued to escalate in behavior after that. I'm sorry. I don't think any of these are threatening, these TikToks. I think I've gotten even more threatening ones before that are scarier. Hey Tasha, it's weird. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Um, let's continue. You're going to jail because you liked a comment. Yeah, I know. On TikTok, the post a respondent made on July 17th 17th talking about the difference between petty and smear campaign. The respondent made a comment on the TikTok using her personal account stating, quote unquote, just putting this out there. My DMs are open on this art account and the account I posted this PSA from, but objectively, you need to know this is not a smear campaign and it is not petty. 2 days later, July 19th, the respondent made another post on TikTok. The caption read, look, I have 50 people following me, but I get way more views than that. So I know a lot of you lurkers, and I know it's either because one, she hurt you, two, she hurt someone you care about, or three, she told you about this account as a way of getting ahead of it, and now you're curious. Whichever those three is, let me tell you, trust your gut. It's real. I have not mentioned her name. I don't even hate this person. I do not wish harm or any ill on this person. All I wish is for those impacted by her to know they're not alone. So, all of you testing the waters, come join. The water's nice and peaceful in here. I guess Christina posted that. On August 19th, the respondent posted another video on TikTok asking about personality disorders and alluding to me having one. Part of the caption read, quote unquote, also don't forget to like and comment or engage. If you are seeing this, let's make sure this behavior is put out there in case others need the info. These are really petty. Respondent has shown a continued escalation of behavior over time on social media along the public confrontations in which she ties herself to in social media posts. She has her own goal. Shown her goal is to stalk and harass me and gain as much information about my life as possible and make sure other people join her in this mission so that it becomes far and widespread. On August 22nd, the respondent made a public post on TikTok about people using LinkedIn and spoke about it in a way to verify information. The caption for that read, quote unquote, this isn't just a question about the ex-friend I've been talking about. I saw a video on TikTok where a girl was like, look, this is my background, but you should also do the research yourself. You should verify this information. You shouldn't just have to take some random person's word for it just because they have an internet following. Verify my info, etc. That stood out to me, especially when a few weeks ago I got curious if any of the ex friend's background could be verified, only to find out that she and her husband didn't have a LinkedIn. And really, the only information on Google search is information they've curated. Makes me curious. End quote. Given the respondent's history of publicly sharing, she called University of Las Vegas, where my husband supervises students, and the fact that she called a national news correspondent to discuss details about me, one can only reasonably assume she was and has been actively looking for other contacts of ours to call and discuss details about myself and my husband with. This is extremely unsettling. These actions show that the respondent is willing to insert herself into both mine and my husband's professional and personal lives in ways that are intrusive, unwanted, threatening, and deeply unsettling. Given the history and the fact that her actions have continued to escalate for nearly 6 months, it is also reasonable to fear she will continue seeking out other personal and professional contacts in order to involve them in her campaign of harassment. This conduct causes ongoing distress and fear for both myself and my family. On July 31st, the respondent posted a TikTok with an audio that talks about being the keeper of receipts and the inconvenient truths, and that would burn your false kingdom to the effing ground. On August 23rd, the respondent's accomplice, Lori, commented, quote unquote, burn that false kingdom down. After being served with a protective order, the respondent then posted the 3 videos I referred to in my second declaration. One of them, particularly the live video, which was posted on both platforms with the caption, I have receipts. The respondent continued to respond to comments made by others. One comment read, quote unquote, clap emoji, please do it. It will be criminal for the next XF to get away with her backhanded actions. The respondent commented back, the hype you give. Clap emoji times 2. Literally clap emoji and thank you. Another comment read, girl, tell it. The respondent commented back, this is the energy I need. High five emoji. To see this respondent continue to engage and make threatening posts and comments despite the order in place gives me serious concern for my safety. On another video titled as a whoops video and exhibits, a follower of the TikTok commented, quote unquote, time to tell the real story, to which the respondent responded to the comment with, "As you wish." Over the time, the respondent had done things in effort to ensure the stalking and harassment campaign she has launched against me goes far and wide. On a TikTok post she made on August 13th, she commented with her personal account stating, "Haters gonna hate." Yes, I'm commenting on my own post. Yep, haha. I switched back to my art account and this was the first thing that popped up. It made me laugh again, so I'm commenting on my own post for the algorithm. Yep, haha. Some of the respondents' videos posted to TikTok are also tagged with my name, my husband's name, and my business name. This means that when someone searches up my name, the respondent's video pops up. All of these things combined increase the concerns I have for my safety. The respondent has made it clear she will do what she wants, how she wants, when she wants, and will stop at no lengths to continue to cause me harm. For all of the above reasons, both in my declaration as well as the first two, and for the safety of myself and my family, I respectfully ask this court to convert the temporary civil stalking injunction into a permanent civil stalking injunction. The respondent's conducts, which she includes her sustained escalating campaign of public post, repeated efforts to involve third parties both virtually and physically, direct and indirect contact with my professional networks, and continuing posts that expressly target and shame me and my grieving family, despite being served with a temporary order, demonstrates that not only a permanent order will sufficiently deter and constrain her. The harm she has caused is not speculative, nor is it an isolated event. It is ongoing, extensive, and has significantly impaired my emotional well being, my ability to work and provide for my family, as well as my family's sense of safety and livelihood. So that was Lauren's, I think I said third declaration. Yeah, third declaration, girl. You're still going. Okay, that's crazy. Last document we have before we get to the videos and exhibits is the Declaration of Sarah. We just found out who Sarah is. I guess she wasn't even really like that good of a friend of Lauren, right? We just read that. This one's only like 2 pages, so it's very fairly short. I don't really know about who that Sarah chick is. We'll watch the body cam. No, we'll finish the exhibits next and then the crime con. Okay, last document. Declaration of Sarah. Grieving family, all based on a comment from a chatter, not even Christina. Lots of things Lauren attributes to Christina weren't done by her. I agree. I agree. And she left a lot of that out. Like my whole thing was with the whole court hearing. Like Lauren girl left like almost half of that information out. How dare you do us like that? Right? People who are like trying to support her and stuff. And then it comes out. And then she sits there reading us psychology books with her husband when she should be apologizing. That's a gross mischaracterization of the evidence so far. Lauren did nothing to establish a threat of any kind. Lauren did nothing, or you mean Christina did nothing? Same with the restaurant video. We're going to play that. We're going to play that next. Okay, this one is the Declaration of Sarah. This is only 2 pages. I have been a very close friend of Lauren Matthias. Oh, so Sarah was a close friend. I thought in the last document it said we had never really hung out. Okay, so they became good friends. I have been a very close friend of Lauren Matthias for over a decade. Oh, she lived in my home for several months at a time in 2023 and 2024 while she was covering the Daybell trials in Boise, Idaho. I stayed in her home while I've been in Las Vegas, New York, Nevada for work. Lauren and I speak regularly. We spent significant time together over the years, and we've been there for each other through all of our highs and lows over the last decade. She is truly one of my closest friends. Ah, okay. In addition to being Lauren's close friend, I worked as a high-level politician, consultant, and public relations professional for over 20 years. I have helped lead large political campaigns and organizations, including Nevada State Director and Western Region Political Director for Governor Mitt Romney's 2012 presidential campaign, National Deputy Political Director for Secretary of State Mark Rubio's 2016 presidential campaign, regional political director, and national deputy political director for national committee. Okay, Sarah, we get it. Chief Operating Officer and Executive Director of the California Republic Party. Additionally, I've helped elect several members of Congress, a US Senator, and several governors. So this Sarah lady is like a politician, and she wants us to really, consider her declaration because we should, because she helped elect several members of Congress. As a professional in the political and public relations space, I regularly encounter untruthful statements, misinformation, threats, dehumanizing language, and vicious online bullying tactics related to the clients I'm advising. I've seen up close how damaging, hurtful, scary, and devastating these online tactics can be. Once a post or a video takes off online, it's almost impossible to stop, and the reputation damage created can be significant and incredibly difficult to correct. This is true. When Lauren reached out to me a few months ago to confide in me that she was dealing with online bullying from her former acquaintance, Christina, I was immediately concerned for her from the standpoint of being her close friend and from a professional standpoint based on the troubling online behavior and bullying I've seen over the years in my profession. Over the past several months, I have personally witnessed the severe emotional toll that ongoing harassment, bullying, and stalking by Christina has had on Lauren. I've spent many hours on the phone with her, consoling her as she has struggled with anxiety, sadness, hopelessness, and fear, not only for herself, but also for her husband and young son. She has been deeply stressed, depressed, and worried about her safety, her family's safety, her reputation, and her business that she has worked so hard to build. It has been heartbreaking to watch the way this harassment has worn her down emotionally and affected her mental health and peace of mind in a very real way. Lauren has expressed to me that her constant fear for her safety, for the safety of her husband and their young son. She has shared her worries about the damage this harassment has done and could continue to do to her business, to her professional relationships, and reputation. I have observed that this ongoing harassment has caused Lauren to become increasingly anxious and depressed. She has often sounded distraught, fearful, and overwhelmed. As a close friend of Lauren's, I believe the stress of these attacks has clearly impacted her ability to feel safe in daily life and has created ongoing emotional distress. Thank you for your time and for allowing me to share what I've witnessed. Sarah. Mm, mhm. Yeah. Moving on. Let's get to the exhibits. So we left off on exhibit 15. Okay, so the last one we had left off on was the email. Remember, someone was emailing John Dealin and was like, don't work with her. She's a bad person. Now we're going to watch the exhibit 15 Boise dinner incident video. Let me pull this up. Oh, this one's like 3 minutes. Okay. You guys ready? Hey, Callista, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Um, there's no defamation wise, which is why Lauren can't sue. Where's the lie? Honestly, we have watched the 15 exhibit 14, and I didn't on none of those TikToks did I feel like somebody was going to be hurt. So an old friend of Lauren says Lauren's losing her mind. Really? Right now with this going on? Have there been any threats of physical harm? You guys, I have a friend who like was being stalked and she had already moved another freaking state. Okay, pretty much. And like out in the freaking boondocks away from civilization. And she was in the shower one day and like she said like what did she say? Her sister was going to come over and they were going to like pizza something, right? Like home chill, hang out home, whatever. And she said she was in the shower and that like her stalker showed up. And it had been a while too, like I think even months or years. Showed up to her house where she had moved. And was literally standing outside of the shower door, like, waiting for her to come out of the shower one night, just, like, randomly. Like, got into the house years later. Yeah. Now that's a stalker. And I had to call the police. Mhm. Yeah, because he wouldn't, like, leave. It was very scary. Oh, okay, enough of the story time. Let's pull up this exhibit. Okay. Not only are there not threats of physical harm, but Lauren tried to sit her and Grayson in a single seat in between these women, and they said no, and Lauren counts. Yeah, I agree on Black Economist. And also, like, I think Grayson, is she like the yes man? I said this in the part two. I'm not being a hater, Grayson. I'm not hating on you, girl. But like, be your own person. Like, step away from Lauren Matthias. Like, you need to. Yeah, it was scary, Abuelita. When she was telling me the story, I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I had to call my sister. And I'm like, call your sister. And then they called the police. And I'm like, dude, I'd be running, towel flying in the air, butt cheeks flying everywhere, like running for the hills. Grayson's the stalker undercover. I heard we might Olivia. I heard that she's the one opening her mouth about a lot of things. I don't know. That's just what I heard. Okay, this is 2 minutes and 55 seconds.
Recording me, so I did what you did. I just like waved, and then she proved she was, but I just flipped me off as I waved. Like, I'm like, I don't know what. Don't stare. Don't stare. I do. Remember what we decided. Please do not give them air.
About today?
What?
About today? You sent her a cease and desist. You had the cops call Christina about stuff that you shouldn't be waving at her. You shouldn't be coming, talking to her. You should be staying far away.
Not Lauren recording this, and look at what's right in front of her. Dude, a glass, a salt rim glass. Is she for real? This is her evidence. You think the judge wants to see that you were a drunk ass biatch? No, ma'am. No, I have been in front of a judge drunk before. Absolutely, well, not the judge, but absolutely not, ma'am. What is this? Why is she recording it? Is that like intention? What do the lawyers call it? Like a premeditated, you plan to record it kind of thing? Weird. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit. I kind of want to slow-mo it. Can you guys understand what she's saying? Okay, I just want to make sure you guys can understand.
Do not give them air.
About today?
What?
About today? You sent her a cease and desist. You had the cops call Christina about stuff that you shouldn't be waving at her. You shouldn't be coming, talking to her. You should be.
Okay, so remember in one of the documents, like the friend was like, we went up to her because Lauren was trying to talk to, was it Lindsay who got the cease and desist? Let's start over.
She was recording me, so I did what you did. I just like waved, and then she proved she was, but I just flipped me off as I waved. Like, I'm like, I don't know what. Don't stare. Don't stare. I do. Remember what we decided. Please do not give them air.
About today?
What?
About today? You sent her a cease and desist. You had the cops call Christina about stuff that you shouldn't be waving at her. You shouldn't be coming, talking to her. You should be staying far away from her.
So the cops have nothing to do with what
I'm just saying, don't.
I was asking about a seat. I was asking about a seat. I walked away.
You said Lindsay. You said Lindsay. Lindsay. Is anyone sitting here? Don't talk to her.
Lindsay's in her 30s. She can talk to her. Lindsay's in her 30s.
Don't talk to her.
Lindsay,
I'm not talking to you.
Lindsay doesn't want to talk to her. She sent her cease and desist letter. Why would Lindsay talk to her?
The cease and desist is letter to Christina, and the police calling Christina. I didn't request that.
I can't hear
Someone.
you.
Do you guys hear Lauren? That's Lauren talking. Like there's a glass, you guys. This is the exhibit. First of all, don't be a drunk ass in the exhibit that the judge is going to see. Like there's a salt rim cup. No judgment. Drink your life away if you want, but just know what you're doing. And don't turn this into an exhibit. And can you hear her slurring? I might be judgmental tonight, but I hear like slurring in Lauren's words.
Please, Christina, I didn't request that.
I can't hear
Someone,
you.
just stay away. Someone that
Stay
says,
away.
just stop acting like nothing happened, that you haven't done anything. Leave I haven't done anything, and I will stand by that forever. Yeah, it has nothing to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with this. We are her friends, and we will back her up till the day.
Did you hear Lauren? I will stand by that forever. That's how she talks? Oh, I don't watch, I guess, too much. Oh yeah, Sarah the eyelash girl. Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get your eyelash done. I wanted my eyelashes done. I remember I saw that somewhere.
It has nothing to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with this. We are her friends, and we will back her up till the day. A cease and desist is a legal business. It has nothing to do with you guys.
That you did.
What did I do?
You accused her of things you did.
What did I do?
You sent her cease and desist, and then
what did I do?
You approached her after you.
A cease and desist.
Why would you want to approach her after you sent her a cease and desist?
I asked if I could sit.
I know. I told her there was.
I was at a press conference.
Well, then she kept asking. I know. What does that have to do with anything?
When there's not a lot of seats, you say
there were lots of empty seats she could have sat at, but she chose to ask about sitting. She chose to specifically approach somebody by name that she sent a cease and desist to. It's just like,
great. Guess what? You know what? I work with Lindsay, and she tried to get me sued. So guess what? I don't give a fuck.
I don't know you.
Well, you know me. You don't know me.
No, I have your phone number because I wanted to get eyelash extensions, but we've never hung out.
No,
I don't know you. So could you please get away from our table because you're making me uncomfortable. I don't know you. I don't know why you guys approached us. We asked about a seat at a press conference. I don't approach you guys when we're all hanging out together.
We don't all hang out together.
You guys, I know. So you're approaching me while I'm trying to have dinner. I approached you at a press conference about a seat. Could you please? She's bothering us. Could you tell her to leave us alone? I don't know her. I've never communicated with her.
Do you guys see Grayson? Oh, Grayson. Grayson. Bad girl, Grayson.
All right, Hoochie, I don't know why that's not up yet, but at least they got the
Grayson. Oh man. Can you please get them away from the table? We're feeling uncomfortable.
Recording me, so I did what you did. I just like waved, and then she proved she was, but I just flipped me off as I waved. Like, I'm like, I don't know why. Don't stare. Don't stare at me. I do. Remember what we decided. Thank you. Please do not give them air.
Remember what we decided. Please do not give them air. Okay, so you had already talked about this quote unquote scary confrontation that you were so afraid of. You had already talked about it with whoever that was. Is that Grayson?
Today?
What?
About today? You sent her a cease and desist. You had the cops talk to Christina about stuff that you did. You shouldn't be waving at her. You shouldn't be talking to her. You should be staying far away from her. So the cops have nothing to do with what I'm just saying, don't. I was asking about a seat. I was asking about a seat. I walked away.
You said Lindsay. You said Lindsay. Lindsay. Is anyone sitting here? Don't talk to her. Lindsay's in her 30s. She can talk to her. Lindsay's in her 30s. Don't talk to her. Lindsay, I'm not talking to you.
Lindsay doesn't want to talk to her. She sent her a cease and desist letter. Why would Lindsay talk to her?
The cease and desist is nothing with Christina, and the police calling Christina. I didn't request that.
I can't hear
someone,
you.
just stay away. Someone that says,
Just stop acting like nothing happened, that you haven't done anything.
I haven't done anything, and I will stand by that forever. Yeah, it has nothing to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with
We are
this.
her friends, and we will back her up till the
A
day
cease
she
and
dies.
desist is a legal business. It has nothing to do with you guys.
That you did.
What did I do?
You accused her of things you did.
What did I do?
You sent her cease and desist,
and then
What did I do?
You approached her after you
A
sent
cease
her
and desist.
Why would you want to approach her after you sent her a cease and desist?
I asked if I could
I know. I
sit.
told her there
I was
wasn't.
at a
Okay,
press conference.
so then she kept asking. I know.
You're at a press
What does that have to do with anything?
When there's not a lot of seats, you say,
There were lots of empty seats she could have sat at, but she chose to ask about sitting. She chose to specifically approach somebody by name that she sent a cease and desist to. It's just like,
great, guess what? You know what? I work with Lindsay, and she tried to get me sued. So guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Grayson in the background. I don't give a.
I don't know you.
well, you know me. You don't know
No,
me well.
I have your phone number because I wanted to get eyelash extensions, but we've never hung out.
No,
I don't know you. So could you please get away from our table because you're making me uncomfortable. I don't know you. I don't know why you guys approached us. We asked about a seat at a press conference. I don't approach you guys when we're all hanging out together.
We don't all hang out together.
You guys, I know. So you're approaching me while I'm trying to have dinner. I approached you at a press conference about a seat. Could you please? She's bothering us. Could you tell her to leave us alone? I don't know her. I've never communicated with her.
𝐼𝐸𝐷, I don't know why that's not up yet,
Thank
but
you.
at least they got the mic out.
So awkward. So much drama for being older females. Not cool in my book, but I guess if that's what you want to do. Okay, this is the next video. This one is, I think this is when the officer shows up at this restaurant. Yeah, I believe they do show up. This is the Waiting for Boise PD escort video. Okay, let's watch this.
So I just want to explain what happened. Here's Grayson. Here am I. I had this sitting here because this is where it is. And now, after they had dinner, they're sitting across. He felt threatened. I told him he felt threatened. And now, here they all are, sitting across at a different restaurant.
She says, I feel threatened, and look at what she's doing. And does she sound threatened? I can't with this broad. I really can't.
A different restaurant, getting groceries. It's Lindsay, it's Lori, and they're looking. And I feel like we can't leave, and now we feel threatened. And one thing they said, we've been very drama-free all afternoon. We worked the same trial, and one thing they said as they approached our table is stop acting like nothing's wrong. We're just trying to be professional while we cover trials together. That's our waiter, and we asked him to get rid of them. And we now feel like we can't leave. And they're all sitting, and I'm looking side-eye. I don't want to look over because they're like waiting for us, and so I'm not leaving.
That is actually really sad. Eve, I saw your comment earlier too. I was gonna read it. About I was stalked by a man. The police did nothing bad until bad things happened to me. I'm pissed what Lauren is doing, and duty your honor, seriously messed up, liars. Whole thing is a slap in the face. I hope the judge heard Christina friend stating you should not be waving at or calling at her. Yeah, the judge did. The judge is like, what the hell? I mean, eyelashes. Okay, wait. So you had her number, but you don't know her. Yeah, drama-free, professional. Okay. Do you guys need to see that again, or did you guys get enough of that? Do you guys want me to repeat that one? Yes, it makes it hard for victims. Let's watch it one more time.
So I just want to explain what happened. Here's Grayson. Here am I. I had this sitting here because this is where it is. And now, after they had dinner, they're sitting across.
We got it all.
I told him he felt threatened. And now, here they all are.
I'm sorry, I had to go back to that part. Here we are at the table, and I totally feel threatened. They're standing over there. Okay, I'm side-eyeing. I don't want to make contact. But I totally feel threatened. I mean, I feel like I can't leave. I feel like I can't just walk right by. And yeah, I'm scared for my life. And is the police here? Is a policeman? Policeman? Like, that's literally what I get. Those are like the vibes that I get. When people really need the help, they don't get it. Exactly, Evie. She's like, oh, but I'm drunk. So it doesn't matter. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Okay, let's move on. I mean, I don't know if she was drunk, you guys. Chill out. Don't get upset with me. Oh my God, Melly was saying that Lauren was a drunk. I'm just saying it from the looks and sounds of it, from being someone in the past who has been a drunk mess. That is what I am trying to say. Okay, so confrontation recap is the next one. And this is 2 minutes. You guys ready for it? This is like the drama that I don't have in my life. Wait, I'm slurring too. Yeah, I might be guilty of that. Like, I might have come up on here on a few lives. You know, that wasn't me singing to you guys drunk the other night. Absolutely not. I would never. That was AI Melly. That was not me. I was sleeping in my little bed. It was not even real. Okay, moving on. It was Lauren. She did it. She made the video.
Abusers will often create problems to get a reaction so that you look like the problem.
She sent my friend, let's call her friend A cease and desist, and then walked right up to her to start talking. Friend A avoided her completely. They work in the same space, so overlap happens. But the rule friend A made was simple. If she talks to me, I will not speak to her back. One night, my friend, including friend A and others, are at a restaurant. They've been there for 2 hours. As they're about to wrap up their dinner and leave, ex-friend walks in and sits by the door with her assistant. It's a choose your own seating restaurant, and she chose to sit by the exit. A friend of mine, let's call her friend B, walks out of the bathroom and sees ex-friend and says to her, do not talk to friend A. You sent her a cease and desist, full of lies, by the way, and she does not want to talk to you. Friend B then walks away. Of course, ex-friend is like, oh, she can fight her own battles. Well, duh, she can fight her own battles, but you sent her freaking cease and desist full of untrue claims. So you're making others fight her battle. Okay? Okay. Hours later, my ex-friend goes to the police claiming my friends were stalking her, even though my friends had been at that restaurant first. For multiple hours had been at that restaurant first. It's like calling 911 on someone for being in the same room you just walked into. That's how unhinged this ex-friend is.
I know that, abusers will often create problems to get a reaction so that you look like the problem or that they look like the solution. Yes. So that is a really interesting. Abusers will.
So that was Christina telling like her side of it. Wow. I'm going by what I'm witnessing with my eyeballs, and Lauren took that video. That speaks for itself. No one came to your table. No one harassed you. You made a fake ass video saying that you were scared at the restaurant. Lauren claims she found this TikTok account because Grayson was scrolling it and it showed up on her For You page. I'm not sure if I believe that, but that's the claim. Oh no, Augie, don't get mad at me for singing the other night. Wouldn't the video shut up? Yeah. Thank you, Kara. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm not gonna replay that. I think we got it. We got the point there. Yeah. Let's move on. So the next one is Exhibit 18, and this is Hot Mic. 33 seconds. Sorry, StreamYard's being a real pain in the ass. Okay, here we go.
I noticed she likes you. She came over.
And she even came to me after and she said, thank you for being so kind.
Yeah,
And
I
then
noticed
she was very open to me asking anything because she knew I was kind to her.
The words say POV, listening to my ex-friend's minion fill her in on her weaponized kindness. Don't say my name. How is this threatening of Christina? I just want to know what Christina is doing here to get the police involved.
A lot today for me. I even took a picture.
I noticed she likes you. She came over.
And she even came to me after and she said, thank you for being so kind.
Yeah,
And
I
then
noticed
she was very open to me asking anything because she knew I was kind to her. I got a lot today from me. I even took a picture.
I noticed she likes you. She came over.
Okay, here's the comments. Christina says the way they talk over each other too. The good Lori does puke face emoji. Someone says, why would you even acknowledge a hot mic? It only makes it more obvious that you're hiding something. Just stop talking then, and the acknowledge hot mic often just draws more attention to whatever was said, and it can come off as suspicious. Someone said this in Christina's TikTok comments. Christina says, haha, it's like the couple exposing their affair at the Coldplay concert.
And she even came to me after and she said, thank you for being so kind.
Yeah,
And
I
then
noticed
she was very open to me asking anything because she knew I was kind to her. I got a lot today from me.
I'm sorry, again, like, what was so scary? Thank you, hello, for becoming a member. Hey, Marlena, good to see you. Stop honking at me. I know. You're blocking traffic. That's a good reason to call the cops. Yeah, it is. Thank you, hello, for renewing your membership. I'm pretty sure you just renewed it. You're renewing it. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks. Second time for me. You are now sucked in to Mellyverse. The TikTok is now flooded with hate comments from Lauren's followers. Really? Wow. People are hating on Christina. Leave her alone, dude. Leave her alone. Also leave Lauren alone. Like, yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. But like, just like we're seeing the truth for what it is here, ma'am and sirs. So like at this point, sorry, Lauren, your 3-hour apology, weird live, like doesn't mean shit to me. I'm looking at the evidence right here. These are the exhibits you wanted the judge to have a whole trial on, or whatever, case, a hearing, situation. She wanted Christina incarcerated. She wanted her off social media platforms. She wanted her to be in jail for 30 days. Like, for what? That's what upsets me. I don't have a problem with Lauren. I don't give a shit what Lauren does. What I have a problem with is that she's trying to shut Christina down. And she tried to have all of us, the internet, the YouTubes, turn against Christina because Lauren didn't think that we were going to see the truth. We weren't going to get the truth of why she ended up canceling that hearing. Because the judge was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I will not take away her First Amendment right. I will not, ma'am. Hidden true, ma'am. Please calm down, is what I would have said if I was the judge.
My ex-friend uses as almost street cred are her husband's credentials. She claims that he is a criminal psychologist, a forensic psychologist, and a clinical psychologist. He has a psychology license. I found that that's a fact. She also claims he's been an adjunct professor at UNLV since 2007. Because this involves other people and I'm trying to figure out what's fact versus fiction, I decided to call up UNLV and see if Dr. So-and-so has been an adjunct professor since 2007. No, you have no records at all working for UNLV? No. Okay. Well, I find a paper online that shows that he's willing to supervise PhD students doing their thesis project. My question is the man who got his PhD in philosophy, not psychology, philosophy, got his master's degree in marriage and family and child counseling, that does not have his PhD in psychology, then able to call himself a doctor of psychology or able to supervise doctorates in psychology when he has his doctorate in philosophy? Also, is he able to be a forensic psychologist? One other thing.
Okay, and then Christina says in the comments, if anyone is a forensic psychologist, please tell me. Someone said it's a house of cards from day one. Christina says stacked in the most obscure ways. I haven't looked up his credentials myself. I'm curious though, because I keep hearing things. And I said this before, is there anything wrong with looking up her credentials? Okay, maybe, depends on your intentions, but not really. They have 318,000 subs now. You're gonna go on there and give psychology advice? Yeah, I might want to verify that you're real. I don't think there's anything wrong. It's like when I was modding for Vinny. Like I knew who Vinny was because he's on court TV, but I still went and verified like all the judge because he used to work. His dad used to be a prosecutor, and so like I still scope people out. Like I think it's normal. You know what I mean? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, if there's something wrong if he's lying, that part she confuses. He doesn't have a PhD in psych. However, her other points are right. He doesn't teach at the university. I did hear they couldn't find him in the system, but somebody said he was like working for free so that he wouldn't be. But I'm like, no, you still have to like sign in and stuff. And you're on campus. His NPI is not registered with forensic psychologist. Huh. I even scope myself out. You know what? I will admit, me too. He has an NPI, he's a psychologist, but he's not registered for forensic psychology. Oh, so that's the lie? That's what people didn't want to get out? Someone says, Christina says also search of the site just confirmed he supervised a few students, supervised not an adjunct professor. Someone said, easy to appoint yourself as a victim advocate so you can sit with victims and pall all over them throughout trial. Christina says, oh, definitely on brand for you to be spicy. And then she says, he's not an adjunct professor, though. That's been debunked. Not sure how you got that from PhD in philosophy to psychology, though PsyD is a doctorate in psychology. And then Christina says, oh, wait. Willing to be supervised and actually supervising students is different. The school themselves has zero record of him ever being an adjunct professor. That's what Christina said in the TikTok comments. She says, I'm going to copy and paste what I found on Google, quote unquote. No, not all PhDs are doctorates of psychology. A PhD or doctorate of philosophy is a doctoral degree awarded in many different fields of study, including psychology, but also encompassing areas like science. Okay, we know. The key difference lies in their focus. A PhD in psychology emphasizes research and theory, while a PsyD focuses more on clinical practice and application. Yeah, like prescribing medications, right? So the PhD stands for Doctor of Philosophy. Chris, let's read this comment. So the abbreviation PhD stands for Doctor of Philosophy, and then when you go to school, you get PhD in a certain area. If he's practicing psychologist, then his PhD would be in some kind of psychology. If he has a real active license to practice as a psychologist, then in most states he would need his doctorate in psychology and show proof of that. Some states allow licensure at the master's level. I don't know, his background in the screenshots confused me a little, but for someone to give forensic evaluations, they would either be a psychologist, so they either have a PhD or a PsyD in psychology, or have their MD and they're a psychiatrist. This is just me speaking from experience working at a forensic hospital. And Christina responds with, oh my God, you've answered so much in the comment. Thank you for your time for doing that. Not threatening. I guess I could understand Lauren's perspective from here too, right? Like, why are you talking about my husband? This could potentially hurt our business, etc. on YouTube. I could understand that as well. I don't know, it's confusing. Abby's like, he could, Tia says he could have a doctorate of psychology, which is what a professor would be. He has not actually gone to med school for MD. Okay, it's starting to make sense now. Either way, I don't need Dr. John to be lecturing me on a live. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, the next one is, oh my gosh, that exhibit was labeled a stalking of husband. Lauren, chill out, smoke a joint. Like, no, 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 no. That TikTok was not stalking your husband. Stalking of your husband would be like Christina was waiting in the car when he got in from going to, I don't know, McDonald's. Like, she was in the back seat with a flashlight and, you know what I mean? Like, being a creep. Right? Like, get over it. It's TikTok. Okay, the next video. This is a text TikTok. This is 1 minute. This is exhibit 20. I will, I have to update the descriptions for all of the Lauren lives I've done. They are in a playlist. Shout out to 𝐼𝐨𝐬𝐧 for making this playlist or spreadsheet. I will link her X as well. I'm going to do it in the description. I'm slacking, but we love 𝐼𝐨𝐬𝐧 here. Okay.
I'm about to show you the fastest friendship crash you've ever seen. And I have the receipts because, contrary to what the Nevada Police Department would like you to think, it is not illegal to share screenshots. What's the Nevada law?
Let me see if I was just doing some searching, because here's the thing. I'm a patrol officer. I'm not going to toot my horn and say I'm a best detective or anything, right? So I had to do my due diligence and do some searching as well. So I didn't copy everything because there's so many laws that we just don't know about. You know?
It started in the morning after I confronted her about all of her lies. Love, apologies, self-reflection. Barely an hour later, full-on love bombing. I'm their ride or die, the best person they know. And then that night, out of nowhere, boom, I'm accused of something I didn't do and threatened with legal action. Here's the deal. I didn't tell or talk to anybody about what we talked about it because I had a legitimate feeling that she was going to pull this crap. This was a control tactic, and now I know the signs, and you do too. I'm about to show you the fastest friendship crash.
This is supposed to be threatening. I need to watch this one again.
I'm about to show you the fastest friendship crash you've ever seen. And I have the receipts because, contrary to what the Nevada Police Department would like you to think, it is not illegal to share screenshots. What's the Nevada law?
Let me see if I was just doing some searching, because here's the thing. I'm a patrol officer. I'm not going to toot my horn and say I'm a best detective or anything, right? So I had to do my due diligence and do some searching as well. So I didn't copy everything because there's so many laws that we just don't know about. You know?
It started in the morning after I confronted her about all of her lies. Love, apologies, self-reflection. Barely an hour later, full-on love bombing. I'm their ride or die, the best person they know. And then that night, out of nowhere, boom, I'm accused of something I didn't do and threatened with legal action. Here's the deal. I didn't tell or talk to anybody about what we talked about it because I had a legitimate feeling that she was going to pull this crap. This was a control tactic, and now I know the signs, and you do too.
Okay, so where was it that they fell out? That was it. Just one night she texted Christina and was like, we can no longer be friends, etc., etc. Like, what started this whole thing? I'm so confused. There's too much here. Okay, this next exhibit, this is exhibit 21, husband's health complaint due to stalking. This is a text message. I'll pull it up real quick. It's not too much. So it says, I'll make it, let me see if, I think once okay, I can make it like that. It's weird when I try to zoom in. It says at 2:33 a.m. I can't sleep. My heart is racing. I'm a mess. Oh, this is John. John, the husband. It says, I can't sleep. My heart is racing. I'm a mess. I don't think I can do the meeting tomorrow. And probably in no condition or mood to film next week either. This shit is a life destroyer. I hope I don't have a heart attack over all this bullshit because I can't calm down at all. None of this is good news. I feel like we are back to square one where we started. I will try to go back to sleep if I can, but seems unlikely at this moment. I hope you can get some rest or are resting. And Christina says, I love you. Please, please sleep after getting Banks to school. You and I will talk today. I needed someone to listen yesterday, but let's you and I talk it out today. This message right here, this is what I'm going to say. This has nothing to do with Christina. This feels like there's trouble in paradise. This feels like y'all got something going on. Something's off, because what does he mean right here? Okay, so maybe like the shit is a life destroyer. Okay, maybe the drama. But then he says, I feel like we are back to square one where we started. So I'm assuming maybe this is when those allegations of Lauren cheating came out, and maybe that could play a role, or maybe that there was trouble in the relationship, which is none of our business. But don't bring in your text into the exhibit. These are the kinds of people who hate on single moms with 3 jobs for being lazy. I have as much love for Christina as I do for Lauren. Lauren says he's not just a professor, adjunct lecturer, calling themselves a professor around actual professors would make them think you're dishonest, which is a big deal within academia. Exactly. Yes, young black. It is a big deal. It's like plagiarizing, right? You can get kicked out of a whole ass school for plagiarizing. Though outside of it, I guess you can call yourself whatever you want. Can I be the president? President Melly. Buzzballs for everyone. So he's at least a bachelor if he's practicing in prison, right? Dude, I don't freaking know what he is. Those cheating allegations are none of our business, but I'm nosy. There was an allegation, you guys, that she like bang bang with was it like a cameraman? Allegedly, probably not true. A cameraman, was it Delphi? Yeah, cameraman for Delphi. She allegedly had like an affair. That's what the rumor was. Don't tell anyone I said that because it's probably not true. That's it for that exhibit. I don't know. You make your own conclusions, okay? You make them and then you tell me what you think. We're almost done with the exhibitees, and then we're gonna go to the crime con footage. This is exhibit 22. So this is exhibit 22A, and then there's exhibit 22B. So there's 2 parts to this one. Stop. I don't get that whole Brad Pitt thing, you guys. It bothers me. Brad Pitt cheated on John with Angelina. John never got over it. Oh my. Stop it right now. I thought you were actually going to tell me about Brad Pitt. I highly doubt he's a forensic psychologist. Well, we better verify because he's up on the YouTubes acting like it. So I don't appreciate that. That's all I'm saying. Let alone on the respond where he's like reading the book. I'm like, dude, I didn't pay for therapy today. Like, I don't want it. I don't want free therapy. I pay for therapy when I go speak to my shrink. Is that still like a professional word? I don't know. So no, Dr. John Matthias, don't lecture me about psychology and the mind in that 3-hour response. I wanted to know why you and your wife did this. Anyways, enough of me being emotional.
Literally, poor people get murdered. Like, you don't respond.
Where are they?
They're literally across the street from us waiting on us to leave this restaurant. 3 of them left. and the only ones left are Lori, Janice, and Lindsay, which means the three of them are waiting to confront us.
So the three that have always confronted us.
They're all waiting. What's next? Do they physically assault me? Because I don't respond to them?
Okay. Why this is why I'm laughing, you guys, because the music, like the sad country song, Grayson, that's Grayson. That's Grayson. You let me know if you want to date her or be her. I don't know. You let me know. Let's play that one more time.
Literally, poor people get murdered. Like, you don't respond.
Where are they?
They're literally across the street from us waiting on us to leave this restaurant. Three of them left, and the only ones left are Lori, Janice, and Lindsay, which means the three of them are waiting to confront us.
So the three that have always confronted us.
They're all waiting. What's next? Do they physically assault me? Because I don't respond to them?
Oh, Grayson. Don't be so upset. Just come. Just come hang out at Mellyverse, where we won't make you cry. Okay, that was part A. No, this is part B. I don't know if this is Grayson again, but I'm assuming it probably is. Oh, man. This is rough. I feel like I need a drink.
I'm literally at dinner, enjoying a dinner, and they're coming up to me and making me feel unsafe when I'm not doing anything. And I'm telling them to leave me alone. Like, I'm not even, like, doing anything. It would be one thing if I was going up to them. But guess what? I stay away. All they do everywhere in public is film me.
No, I know. They film you ever. We just do our work. We just do our work.
What? Because we didn't answer the filming, now they confront us? What's next? This is when people get murdered. We're in this. We see this.
This is how people get murdered, she said. I must have missed the exhibit where there's like a pew pew or a gun. And a gun, or like I was gonna say a knife. I know YouTube doesn't like all these words. Pew pew gun, whatever. She says this is gonna happen to us. We cover this in true crime. Don't they know? We know about this. Like, dude, trying to manipulate. Let's watch that one more time. Yes, these are exhibits. Like, you know, the exhibits in like the Karen Reed case and the Brian Kober case, like this is how serious they are right now. Very bad acting. Abuelita says, I got a migraine. So for real. Okay, let's watch Grayson one more time. I think this is important.
I'm literally at dinner, enjoying a dinner, and they're coming up to me and making me feel unsafe when I'm not doing anything. And I'm telling them to leave me alone. Like, I'm not even, like, doing anything. It would be one thing if I was going up to them. But guess what? I stay away. All they do everywhere in public is film me.
No, I know. They film you ever. We just do our work. We just do our work.
What? Because we didn't answer the filming, now they confront us? What's next? This is when people get murdered. We're in this. We see this.
Yeah. I'm like speechless. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm shook. Drama class 101. Who said that? Was that Abuelita? I can't. She says, while being filmed by Lauren. Grayson, damn, have you learned nothing? Just jump in your portal, girl. Yeah, Michelle, they are exhibits. That's why I was saying earlier, like, it's not funny. When these are exhibits, like, there's literally someone who's trying to have a stalking case really go to court and get help. Young Black Economist says, and then I told you I'm going to teach you with all my experience teaching you when I really have none besides teaching a couple of adjunct business 101 classes at night. It's just dishonest. Yeah, right. She's talking about Dr. Matthias coming on there with the book and was like, oh, they're jealous of you. Because that's what he was saying. He's like, they're jealous of you. That's why they created this campaign of hate and vitriol. That's what he was like saying in the video. Melly, play the side by side and see the difference. Wait, which side by side? They're wasting LE and court. Yeah, okay. This is the last exhibit. And then we'll play the CrimeCon footage. This is just a text message. So I'll try to zoom in so you guys can see it. But I'll read it out loud anyways. Okay. Oh, it's John. Okay, John says, Banks said they're cool, but not for him, LOL. Oh, this is the same one we read earlier. The I can't read or I can't breathe my heart. I'm going to have a heart attack. I don't know why that was duplicated. Did I miss something? Nope. Looks like the same one. Okay. Body worn camera number 1. Is that Anjanette Lee? Oh, it's Christina. How long is this? Oh shit, this is 10 minutes. Christina's in the body. Okay, wow. Shout out to Sleuthy. This is crazy. Okay. This is a 10-minute body cam. I have not seen these. These just got released today from what I hear. I think today.
Body cam, but I want to know all about life.
Detective Hanson.
Hello, I'm Christina.
Christina, nice to meet you. Let's go into sit down. All right.
Let me put him inside, and then, or do you need him?
I'm gonna need him. I think.
Yeah.
What room are we?
Let's. We don't have the entire.
Good. Randy. All right. Do you know what's going on here? Okay. Shit. How do you put these on silent? I forgot.
Oh, to like mute it?
Yeah.
You just hold that one.
Okay.
So I'm assuming this is when she was like escorted out of CrimeCon or something. Oh, wait, if we can't hear it, I don't want to play it. All of this is redacted. Okay. They're just looking at paperwork. It's all redacted. I don't see Christina anymore here either. Okay, that really didn't show much other than Christina being there. Okay, this next one is redacted too. We'll see how much this has on it. There is no paragraph about this one. Okay. This is camera 2. We'll see if this is even something we can like listen to. Oh, okay, let me go back a little bit. Here we go.
Hello, ma'am. Hello. Good, good. Are you Christina? Perfect. Do you mind if I see your ID real fast? Okay.
So glad I feel like that today.
All right, thank you.
Will I get off my snackies? Okay, hold on. Let's see, 1 sec. We gotta unload. Maybe I did it. Oh yeah.
Perfect.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Just take a picture. All right, ma'am. Do you know what's going on here right now?
I mean, I can make a lot of assumptions.
Okay.
But I'm assuming yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I get a good phone number for you real fast?
Yeah, area code 615. I called you guys yesterday too.
Did you? Okay. 615.
Yes. This is yes. I called you guys yesterday. I had a feeling this was like she was gonna pull this.
Okay. So we just don't want to blindside you, right? We just want to make sure everybody's on the same page, okay?
No, I mean like to what like I obviously only know like what has happened like at my house.
Okay.
Like with that, but
Is
like
that like in Utah or?
Yeah, I live in Utah.
Okay. Sorry, can I finish getting your phone number first?
I have yeah, I mean ask me I don't know. You just tell me where to go.
No, I mean so long story short, you're being served with a protective order.
Okay.
So you're not allowed to come within 500 feet of the respondent. You're not allowed to go to the convention. You can stay at the hotel, but you cannot go to the convention or 500 feet.
Question. I've had these tickets booked since last June.
If you violated the judge's order, we will arrest you and you have to go to jail. We don't have a choice about that.
No, that's fine. I'm just asking questions. I know you're doing your job. 100%. I'm not crying because, you know, it's just a lot. 5 clarifications.
So this is when she gets kicked out of CrimeCon, but allegedly Lauren or Christina had bought her tickets before Lauren had decided she was going to go and do whatever she did there.
Okay, so I understand you're doing your job. Can I ask questions?
Yes.
About it?
There's a copy of it for you.
I already have. I have a picture my husband sent me yesterday.
We'll leave you with a physical copy.
Yeah, just because we have to give, the physical copy to you, that way you have it for your records, and then we have to give one to our record department as well.
So, can I fight this here?
No.
This is going to be a Utah-based.
Yeah, so my question is, I've had these tickets since last June.
Mm-hmm.
She knew that. She never did. I ended my friendship with her.
Okay.
In April, it's the last time I ever spoke to her.
initiated. She's messaged me. I had police reports of her harassing me. I'm going to literally be fighting this.
Wow.
That's not the issue. The issue is like, I've had these since last June. When I ended my friendship, she didn't have tickets here at all. She knew I was coming here. With that said, like, why am I getting punished when I've had these tickets? I'm sure they can look it up. For much, you know what I mean? I'm sure they can look it up. But like, this is.
And so I don't know if that's like something you can take up with them as far as like maybe a reimbursement or however you guys are trying to deal with that end, but that's going to be like civil on that side, right? So we're just delivering the protection order, okay?
Yeah, I'm just asking, like, do you have, like, what can I do? Like, I'm here with my friends, like, you know, sorry.
Like I said, they're not kicking you out of the hotel, but you can't come to the crime con, right? So you can stay at the hotel,
I know,
just as long as you stay away from
like, my friends are about to go on stage and present. And I can't see that either.
And I'm sorry, but that's
No,
kind of the unfortunate situation that we're in.
I know, it sucks.
And this looks like after reading it, it's a no contact order.
Oh, I've never contacted her.
So if there's other people listed in it that you're not allowed to contact?
I never saw other people, and
It's
I
in the
wouldn't have even
second
talked
page.
to anybody that, like, she knows, like, never.
Okay.
But, my point is, I've done nothing wrong. I have like her history of her pulling this stuff before with other police reports.
So when you go to court for this, because you're gonna have a court date.
Oh, it sucks. This is my
I understand, and I understand the frustration with it, but what the judge signs off on.
How did they get a signature on something that's not even
my
like
partner
real?
and I can't deviate off this. So if anything's violated in this, from what the judge says,
we have a
thank you
legal
for telling me obligation. We have to enforce
please
it.
do, and I'm not asking you not to.
So we'd hate for something like this to happen where you
How
get
do I
arrested
find out
over
how
this.
this was approved?
I would hire an attorney and have your attorney go through it.
It has
How
the
is
judges.
this even approved? Because these, like, I've done literally.
It's an application.
That's
process.
where the
It's an application.
that's from the
that's done
judge right
through
there.
the judge.
I know, but like, I want to, like, how do I find? Because I might be at CrimeCon, but I'm a rookie, so like, obviously she had to say something to be able to get this signed.
It's an application process that has to go through. You go to court, you apply for it. If the judge deems that it's necessary, the judge will grant it.
Okay.
So whatever she put in the application and whatever evidence she presented, the judge obviously agreed with it and issued it.
Okay.
So you do have a court date for it. It doesn't show it on here. I would reach out to the county and find out when the court date is. And then you can go to court and you can explain everything. And
I know, this is why I came.
Well,
I came to your office in Aurora yesterday to avoid all this, because literally, like, this is like me having plans to go somewhere and someone else following me here and then telling me I'm the stalker.
well, I'm sorry that this happened,
Like,
but unfortunately there's nothing that we can do.
I know.
And so this is, if you reach out to Utah, this looks like the case number that all the information regarding this protection order is going to be under, okay? I'm going to give you a business card. This is a case number that we're going to write our report under. We're just going to say that we served you, okay? That's why I had to get your ID, just say I positively identified you and served you, okay?
I respect what you do. Thank you. I'm not mad at you at all. I just
It's
have questions, and like, thank you for answering what you could. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, Christina obviously didn't expect this. You can tell because she started crying. Like, she was just like, what? Black Economist says, today Krisha showed this reality TV show documentary about child watchers made from a few years ago, and Christina was featured. So going to CrimeCon for her is something she's really into. If this got dropped by Lauren and that judge made that call, yeah, I think she needs to be reimbursed or something. Christina, that's messed up.
It sucks, but
Unfortunately, the Utah has great laws, anti-slap laws. We're good. Like, ruin my vacation. I'm not anti-slapping on this one. But okay.
And then so
wait. So tell me what. I don't obviously want to go to jail.
Right.
So I can be in my hotel room.
Yeah.
And can I hang out like in the bar with my friends at night?
as long as it's not.
She's literally not allowed at CrimeCon. She was just allowed at the hotel bar. And then Lauren went to the hotel bar, allegedly.
At the CrimeCon convention and you're not within 500 feet of her or the other named parties that are on this.
let me see, because I didn't see, like, when the one they said, like.
So
these are all the people you're not allowed to come in contact with.
And
Oh,
then
so
you can't
just a
have
general, like,
contact.
blanket statement, she could say anyone is a business
Like I said,
coworker.
we don't have access to what they happen in the Utah courts.
Yeah. I wonder how I go about that.
I would hire legal counsel and
No, yeah, thank you.
go that route. They can get all the stuff that they need
Yeah.
and go from there.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate it. Sorry, guys, that you have to come down here to do this today.
No problem.
No problem.
I'd rather have you.
I tried to, like, save you some time yesterday, because.
We'd rather explain it to you, that way you know what you can and can't do instead of accidentally violating it.
Yes.
And then, like I said, even if it's accidentally violated, we still have to arrest you.
No, totally.
And we don't want that, right? We want you to be here on vacation and enjoy what you can, right? So.
Yes. No, I respect what you do. That would be. I don't want to make you guys do that at all.
And that's the last thing we want to do.
Yeah. Any questions for me that I could? Okay.
I would just read through it, know what you can and can't do, and just use those as guidelines and don't violate it.
Wow.
No contact, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit.
I've never even contacted
It's all listed in there.
I know, I've never, like, literally not one time ever since ending my friendship with her have I contacted her at all, other than a response to a message she sent me.
Okay. And if like she reaches out to you, by any means, then just try to form some type of documentation where like, hey, I'm not allowed to contact you. Don't contact me.
No, I'm not even going to talk to her back.
Don't
No,
even
dude.
reply.
Okay.
I don't even.
Yeah, don't even
What I
reply.
would do is if you start getting messages from her texting you, stuff like that, report it.
Yeah.
Get a report number, document it so
Oh,
that
yeah.
so whatever messages are sent or phone calls can be uploaded into digital evidence. That way there's a record of it that she reached out to you, you're not reaching out to her.
Yeah, that's better.
Or
idea.
any of the other people that are in there.
Oh.
Because it's no contact
Believe
on
me.
your end.
No, I'm.
So
you don't-
even if you replied,
I'm like, I
Wow.
don't even, nothing. I'm not even, no.
yeah, because even if you reply to her saying, I gave you a temporary protection order, and you say, yeah, I know, you just violated it because you responded to her.
That makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's so.
So you
that's
don't
good to
wanna-
know. I'm not planning on that.
I'm
but-
just telling you
No,
so
I
you
know.
know, so
No,
that
I'm
way-
so glad you do. Keep telling me all the things I need to know. I don't want to accidentally. Holy heck no.
It's just the crime con from the 5th through the
How come
7th.
How come?
And 500 feet within her and internet stuff and phone calls is what I saw in there.
Oh,
But I'd read over it, to make sure that you're good with it.
yes, dude. I'm ready. She's the one harassing me and gets to pull this. Yeah, I have I've kept like a binder of all of her, even the Utah law around that, just because I was a little worried. Like my husband said that someone came to the house yesterday, and I was like, well, looked up Utah law to make sure I wasn't breaking any laws by being here, and that's why. Anyway, I went to Utah law, and it said it had to be served directly to me. So that's why, and I called an attorney this morning, and she was like, just be you, live your life. Essentially, I'm just here, being with my friends, which is unfortunate, but sorry.
Wow.
It's okay. Do you have any other questions?
No, okay, no, I think you answered them.
Okay.
Do you guys have a phone number I can call if I do think of any,
So my,
yeah.
my contact information is on there as well as my email address.
Okay, just
any
because
questions?
I don't know, right now I'm clearly, for some reason, emotional.
Understand.
We're working
So,
here
ruining my makeup.
Well,
Yeah.
we're sorry we did that.
No, not you guys. My freaking body wrote that, crying. Yeah. No, there was one moment yesterday where I saw her, I immediately went to security and got behind her. Not behind her, behind the security end, just to say, I do not want to be around that woman.
No, I understand.
So,
and you could also, if the harassment keeps going that way,
Oh, no, I am.
you can apply for a protective order against her.
No,
It's your
yeah,
right
I
as
kind
well.
of wanted to do that yesterday too. That's why I was trying to I have the report for that yesterday, just because I'm like, dude, I have all the litany of evidence of her harassing me. Stuff. Not done with you, done with someone else uses the police as a weaponizing police. And I'm just talking a lot. Anyway, okay. So I need to tell my friends, and can I just go? I don't want to be it's kind of embarrassing to be escorted. Can I walk with them? Like, outside? Like, can I walk with them out?
To the
hotel?
hotel.
To, like, just the hotel, like, my elevator?
Yeah. We'll go talk to them. I have no issue with that.
Yeah.
That way you're not being escorted by us. That's fine.
She'll take pictures of that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll ask Mr. Luis if
Wow.
would you be willing to escort her back to the elevator so she can go to the hotel room?
Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Oh, would you guys be willing to escort her back to the elevator so she can go to the hotel room so she's not being escorted by the police? That's her only request. Of course. He'll escort you to the rooms, to the elevator. That way we're not walking over there. Okay? You're welcome. Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. That's kind of intense watching it. Next body cam video. Yeah, young black economist says, I wonder if Christina. Sorry, streamer is being a pain. Right, she strikes Crusher where she says, Kay says she saw the messages Lauren sent about her a long time ago and already talked to her about it, but Lauren clearly thinks it's really bad if people hear that. Rebecca says Lauren forced her to fight her out in the court, and look how quickly she got shut down. Young black economist says, I can see it being the latter because the texts about Crusher were bad, but not that bad. But I can see Lauren crushing out over them at this point. Hey, Sarah Beth. I just don't get, somebody said, isn't CrimeCon really big? Like, yeah, why did she have to get kicked out? Part of me thinks there's something more. Part of me thinks Lauren is real petty and escalate rather than just ignore the TikToks. Yeah. And deal with the text she sent. She got shut down by the judge. Literally. Apparently, Lauren and Grayson walked by this taking place to taunt Christina. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, let's watch the next. This is body cam 3. I think we only have 2 more. This is juicy. I had not seen these. Oh, what? Sorry. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Oh. Redacted. Oh, okay. There it's not. Wait, did we just watch this one?
Good.
Didn't we just watch this one? We did. Not me. Forgetting. Yeah, we just watched that one because that's where she gets served, right? Yeah. Okay, now this is the next one. This one's only 8 minutes. This is body cam 4. Streamer's tripping out. I can't even see shit on my end. Okay. Okay, so it's quiet at first, redacted. Redacted. Okay.
What's her name, Lauren?
Lauren Matthias.
Hello?
Hello, is this a Miss Lauren Mathis?
This is Grace Anior. I'm her producer.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Next door.
Okay, perfect. This is Officer Vovon with the Aurora Police Department. We're just trying to find her to give her copy of the protection order.
Oh, okay. We're in. Where can we meet you guys?
We are right now. We're right outside Aurora Ballroom B. I don't know if that's easier for you or harder.
We can come to you. She was served, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so she's gone?
Yes, so she understands, and she's not at the CrimeCon.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, great. We will come.
Wow.
We're in Creator Row, which is the top floor, kind of by the Starbucks. So we'll come towards.
Grayson, you don't sound scared, and you saying wonderful is a very mean girl.
Oh, we're right over there.
Okay, yeah, I think we're right there too. We can meet you by the coffee bar place. Okay, we'll be standing there. Thank you. All right, bye. You didn't have to contact him.
What happened? Is it redacted again? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, redacted. They're waiting to meet Grayson and Lauren, I'm assuming. I thought I just saw Lauren. Didn't you just see Lauren's face? Dang, that's Okay, here we go. This is fast forward to the part that's not redacted. This is where Lauren, I think, is coming up. Bullshit.
Good, good. Are you a Miss Lauren? Lauren Grayson. Okay, perfect.
Did you get a copy of this yet?
Yeah, we provided them to you guys.
Okay, so you already have a copy? Okay. So we'll give you another copy.
Okay.
Hi,
So-
sorry.
Hello.
There was somebody walking by that is friends with her, so I just wanted to look down for a second. I apologize.
My partner and I, we explained everything to her, what she can and can't do, where she can be and can't be. And we thoroughly explained that if she does violate it, she will be arrested. So,
And she understands.
yeah, we gave her, it's official, we served her, gave her a copy. I already have the NCIC hit. We just got to call our records and say we served her with a copy of it.
Okay.
And then I'll get you a business card. We just got to write a quick little report that we served it, and then you can have it for your records as well.
Thank you, officers or detectives. Sorry, I don't know.
No, officers.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm
not that cool.
Yeah.
I'm Vovon.
Vovon?
Yes, ma'am.
And Raymer? Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it. You guys have. I was talking to Bobby Joe this morning. I was like, this is the first people that have listened to us.
Well, we got information emailed to us the other day.
Yeah.
So we kind of already had a heads up of what was going on.
Excuse me.
So, but with these, they're not official until you put a copy in somebody's hand.
Right, right. And that's happened now.
So now she has a copy of it. I left it with her. So.
Grayson, girl, are you all right? Something?
Thank you.
Thank you. And real fast, do you mind if I just get your? Do you have like an ID? If I could take a picture real fast, just, like I said, just so I could put it in the report.
Absolutely,
that
I understand. Yeah.
And and it's a no. It seems like it's a no contact order. So there's not allowed phone, internet, any of that stuff.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. We appreciate it.
This, I have this and a driver's license. Do you have a preference?
Whatever's easier. Probably good driver's license. Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, and there's Lieutenant. Go grab Lieutenant.
Perfect. I'll get these back to you, ma'am. And then, real fast, if I can just get your phone number, or the phone number I called works.
The phone number, pardon?
The phone number I just called, does that one work for you?
That one works. That's my producer, Grayson Yor. He's on there. I'm the, what do you call it? The person that his name is official. So they have your phone number. Do you want to give him mine too? Probably Lauren Matthias.
Okay.
And it's
I'm like the professional, you know, like
who's challenging for someone to see it, but I don't want to. It'll do more. It'll do more work. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yep, like I said, we're just going to write up a quick little report that we served it to her and then give you guys your copy that you gave us back.
And then she is aware that it's no phone contact, like you said, so if there's any messages that are sent, emails, anything like that, that's a violation of it.
Yeah, she's been putting threats on social media, but I think that it's on there.
She's not allowed to do any of that.
Okay.
She knows no TikTok.
She knows everything.
Wow.
She's just given a copy.
Like I said, it's a no contact order.
Grayson, no TikTok.
I said, read over it. Whatever the judge puts in here, we can't deviate from it. You will be arrested if you violate this.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, officers. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
You guys have a good time.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care.
And contact.
And the contact.
Okay. That's crazy. Like, where's the fear? Where's the fear? Why are you smiling? Why are you laughing if you're so scared? Why do you care so much to have her kicked out of CrimeCon? I just can't. She's been putting those threats on social media. I know. I know. Imagine everybody's watching all of this too. Even those officers at CrimeCon, they're like, oh, Chet, that's that lady, remember? From that one night? Okay, last body cam. Hey, Tracy. You finally made it. Yay. Thank you for being here. After seeing this all, I'm so pissed. I know. Okay, this one is the last of the body cam, and it's 7 minutes, and I'll fast forward through the silent parts, the redacted. Okay, so what is he doing here? Leaving? Okay. I don't know how important this is. Oh, hello, officers. Okay. Not me being distracted. What's going on here? They just served her and now what? Oh no, these two again. Oh, cheese and rice. Okay, here we go. Stop the TikToks. Stop them.
Lauren and I'm Grayson.
Okay. So, did you get a copy of this yet?
Yeah, we provided them to you guys. We have
Okay,
copies.
so you already have a copy? So we'll give you another copy.
Okay. Hi,
So-
sorry, there was somebody walking by that is friends with her, so I
Did we just watch this? Is this a repeat?
I just wanted to look down for a second. I apologize.
My partner and I,
It is, huh?
Right, and that's happened now.
so now she has a copy of it. I left it with her.
Yeah, we did.
I'm the the person that his name is official.
Yeah.
So they have your
Aw, Grayson girl. Yeah, we did. Sorry, guys. That was a repeat. Oh, it's the other cops cam. You're so good, Austin.
phone number. Do you want to give him mine?
I don't need to hear the chat again from Grayson.
Probably Lauren Matthias.
Did you tell
So
him she
put a
can't
copy
be
in.
on the TikToks? No TikToks. Stop the TikToks.
It's on there. It's
Yeah,
on
she's
there.
not allowed to do any of
Okay, that's enough of my acting for tonight. Thank you so much for all the little thingies and not the tiki. I'm gonna start TikToking more. Yeah, I am. So make sure you follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna do makeup videos over there. Haha, not the TikTok. You just want to see the other cop Melly kissies. You know me too well. Why isn't Lauren at her mother's bedside? Listen, Lauren needs to just chill out, have a little wine, have a little vape pen, whatever she wants to do. I don't condone smoking. I'm just saying, whatever to get the edge off. Lord. Anyways, that's it. We got through the spreadsheet. We did it until something new comes up tomorrow. We have gone through all the documents through 3 parts. So I know the first 2 are pretty long. I think the first one's like 4 hours, and then the next one's 3 hours. But I read through all of the documents. So if you want to hear those, definitely listen to part 1 and 2. Eve says, Melanie, you should put an age restriction on this footage. It's terrifying watching the danger on Lauren's life. The Tiki Award goes to... Wait. I want to be on the Tiki Tick. Thank you, Black Economist, for being here. She's not worthy of all this attention. You know what? I would be feeling a little different if she came on that video, the respond video, and she just said, you know what, guys? I left some stuff out, et cetera. This was my point of view. I am sorry. Like, things are not what they seem they are. Just like normal human, you know? I don't know. I'm going to have nightmares about this. You guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm going to have dreams about hidden true crime outside my window. She's probably going to watch this and be like, that Melly girl. And then she's going to be standing outside my window. Just kidding. Anyways, no, but really, stalking is very serious. I am sorry for anybody who has gone through that or have experienced it. My heart is with you. You make your own opinion. I'm just here to share and have a good time. Thank you for being here. It is now time for your bedtime, not mine, because I don't sleep. But it's time for your bedtime. And I will be live tomorrow. We have a lot to catch up on. I'm going to start getting into a new case that I didn't think I was going to cover, but I am. So remember, we're still doing Ellen. We're still doing a lot this week. So I might do a daytime stream. We'll see. Nonetheless, thank you for being here. Please hit the like button on the way out. It helps us small channels. Really, really, really. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you. For those of you who wanted 𝐼𝐸𝐴𝐶, sorry, babelet. We'll be back with the 𝐼𝐸𝐴𝐶 tomorrow. And you better be ready. Good night, all. It's serious. That's why I feel like this is so gross. Yeah, Sarah, I agree. Thanks for being here, Sarah. If this was stalking, it's not. I know. I know. Okay, babelets. Thank you for being here. Yes, yes, yes. Hit the like, please. Listen to 𝐸𝐸𝐴𝐶, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.